anything to say. I didn't know what to say in the locker room. So if you guys have some questions, go ahead.
What's it like to get the monkey off your back?
I never felt like there was a monkey on my back.
Malachi, first time you smiled in a long time. PG County Championship, game-winning dunk. You just had that stoic look on your face. You finally, after you get the win tonight, big smile. Talk about the win for
that game. That wasn't any of our goals. So, I mean, I was still focused even then, and now I'm smiling. This is the happiest day of my life so far. So, yeah, it means everything.
Coach, it looked like the early part of the game plan was to go inside on them. I think the first 6-7 possessions were all inside. Can you talk about that and how well Jesse performed today?
Yeah, Jesse was outstanding. All these guys were outstanding, but we felt like we had an advantage inside, and we took advantage of it.
Did you reaffirm that to your kids at halftime? Get the ball inside, either post or drive.
Yeah. Yep. We talked about getting inside, but I mean we do that every game too. So they might not have a lot of post players, but even against good post players, I want these guys getting the ball inside.
Coach, what did their coach say to you after the game?
Dan told me last year that he hoped I'd get one, and he said we'd get one, and he said he was disappointed he won, but he was happy for me, so and for us. So I appreciate that a lot.
And yesterday you said if you guys make your free throws, you'll definitely win, and if you're missing them, you'll find a way to win. Was this kind of one of those situations where you just found another way to win?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that all game. We're not all year long. We're not going to have any excuse when we lose. So they buy into it. If we make shots, if we make free throws, that's great. But you got to find a way to win when you don't. Too many times, I think people blame free throws for losing.
Taiwan, you haven't led the team in scoring a whole heck of a lot, but here lately you have. What was kind of the difference for you here down the stretch?
I mean, that wasn't what I was looking for. I was just ready to play. I just didn't want to lose, and my momentum was just. I was just happy, and when I was on the court, I looked at the time. Even when it was like 50-some seconds, I wasn't finishing. I still wanted to go out there and just play.
Talk about this journey to Comcast, and talk about this win for Raider Nation.
I mean, we've been saying that from last fall, what we was going to do, and that was our little slogan that we was going by, and we did it. And I can't talk for real, but I'm so happy. It's just like Raider Nation. I'm just happy that we won states, and Raider Nation, this is how I feel.
When you guys want to talk about your crowd, it seemed like your crowd was just so fired up, and they generally are in big championship games, but you guys really came out in the forces tonight.
Yeah, our crowd is like huge, it really motivates us every game, and today it seems like they were like on a whole nother level. They might have been almost as excited as we were, so they help us every game, and today I think they helped us push over the edge, get the state championship.
Usually those Montgomery County schools have the best crowd, so I think our crowd outdid them the last couple of days. It was awesome.
Malachi, with how much you guys did put emphasis on getting back here and all that, how much pressure did you feel today?
I did feel some pressure just because I've been here all my years at Eleanor Roosevelt, so I did feel it wasn't a lot of pressure. I wasn't nervous coming out, so I just knew I had to perform. This is my last year. I wanted to go out with a bang, and I couldn't have thought about it any better. It's, like I said, the best day of my life.
Last year's state final ended 39-36. By the end of the first quarter, it was 19-15, and they were missing one of the best offensive players in Montgomery County's history in a while. What was kind of the difference offensively between the two teams?
Wait,
from this year and last year?
What did you say about the best offensive players?
Garland Owens.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, we felt coming in that, that our team, people keep talking about the rematch. I wasn't really looking at it that way because they're two different teams. I felt like we were a better offensive team this year. So if we could play the defense that we did last year, I thought we'd do a better job scoring tonight, and we did.
Jesse, they didn't get any free throws the whole game. They were 0-0. They didn't even try to come inside. So what were you guys doing defensively inside, keeping them out from layups and trying to come at you?
Well, for the most part, we wanted to contest all their shots because they have a lot of shooters. And we also wanted to, they know they drive and kick a lot, so we wanted to help them recover. So we were trying to keep them out the paint, but at the same time guard the three-pointer.
Trevor, I noticed you had the responsibility when you guys went man of Nick Griffin, one of the better three-point shooters in the area. Was that the toughest defensive assignment you've had in a while?
Yeah, definitely. He's a great scorer, a great shooter. So, and he was a big part of their game plan. So I tried to take him out of the equation, and I think I did a pretty good job of it. But kudos to him because he's a great scorer going to GW. So best of luck to him in the future.
Everyone knows Trevor for his offense too, but I mean, the defensive job he's done all year has been awesome. I mean, he's one of the best shooters in the area, but he's a really good basketball player.
Tawan, 8 days ago, you were on the floor in the third quarter, took a pretty hard foul. And were you worried you weren't even going to get to this point?
Wasn't worried at all. I'm a tough kid. I fought through it. And we made it, and we did it.
Coach, can you speak to the level of basketball in Prince George's County and how that makes you feel to represent your county as state champion?
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard just to get here. I feel very fortunate every year we get here. So, I think it's really, I think we've been helped by the kind of schedule we play every single game. We're going up against someone that could beat us, and I think it helps us in a lot of close games.
Jesse, talk about your big first half, man. You had 7 points coming off the games. You're real aggressive. And just talk about your first half and how you contributed to helping the team.
Well, before the game, we talked about pounding it inside, and we definitely did that. Like you said, first couple possessions, pounding it inside. Malachi, our best player, he was in foul trouble, so I felt I had to step up until he could get back in it, and just did the best I could.
Do you think that did they seem surprised, when you did have so much success and hit them real quick like that?
I think so, yeah. I think I probably caught them off guard a little bit. They probably game planned for the other 3 of them, but I just tried to step up and help these guys out.
And Malachi, you were saying after the Wise game that our goal wasn't just to get the Comcast, it was to win. Can you leave Eleanor Roosevelt now just fully satisfied with his basketball career?
Definitely. And you get here your sophomore or junior year, you wanna win, but to leave senior year, I'm definitely satisfied. The team did a great job. Best team to come through Eleanor Roosevelt. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling, and I definitely feel satisfied. Like I left a mark on the school, and yeah, we left how we wanted to leave.
I mean, we've had some big time players at Roosevelt. We've had pros, and he's as good as any.
We have one more question.
You've said about this team that the pieces just kind of fit. I mean, can you put that into some context of just how good these guys were?
I mean, like I just told them, we won our league, which wasn't easy. We won the county championship. We won a regional championship. We won a state championship. We had 27 wins, more wins than any Roosevelt team ever has. So, yeah, we had different types of players, but we just said in the locker room too. They all like each other. It's a really special team.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Got the hoops here with Roosevelt forward Tawan Kenley. Tawan, got a couple dunks tonight, and you got the big win. Talk about what it's like to finally bring one home here for Roosevelt.
Oh, man, that feels awesome, man. So, I'm talking. Man. Man, it feels awesome, man. So, man, we broke history, man. Support all the coaches, my man, Coach Pat, Coach Brandon, B-Mac, O'Connell, Brandon, my man, Coach B. Man, they pushed us, and we came out and we did what we had to do.
You guys had such a serious size mismatch on you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you were pounding it down low. You had such an advantage. Was that one of the main focuses in this game, which is to pound it down low?
Oh, yeah, pounding inside. They have nobody that can guard none of our bigs. Nobody. Malachi is a beast, just a beast, those are beasts, and we let them work out inside today.
What's next for you, Tawan?
Plan on going to college, play ball, and we'll go there from there.
Where are you looking at for next year?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, I'm gonna decide.
Okay. All right. Well, way to close your career with a strong nail there, and we'll be following you down the line.
Bet.